Okay, so this morning I've got everything. Yep. We're leaving the Premier into Cirencester and we are heading to Windsor following the Thames. So I think it's about 104, between 140 and 160 miles. And there's a group about 8 of us going. So should be a good day's ride. It's a nice crisp morning. One of them going out to get fuel. A few others getting ready. There they are. That's Pete and Nick.
So I put the protection bars on it. Oh yeah.
Here comes Alan with his new jacket.
Alan with his new jacket, looking happy with his jacket, isn't he?
Oh, you're looking very dapper. Okay, so here they are, they're all gathering. All like mother hens. Yabba yabba yabba.
Can I just let everyone know what's going on, Rachel? Because there's 40 waypoints on this damn route, and so something's bound to go wrong. In fact, a lot of things go wrong. So yeah, that's good. No, I adjudicate. No, that was not. So you know, we need to break into 2 groups because there are 10 of us. But the first part of the route to the first stop is basically we leave here, we go out to Thames Head, the start of the Thames, and we stop there, we take a photo probably of a dry ditch, there's not going to be much else there. Then we go down to
I'm sure if we need a natural break we can fill it up.
Yeah, you could do it. Yeah.
Just for the effect.
Good idea.
That'll make a picture with this. Make a picture and a half,
But then we go down through Kemble, through the Cotswold Water Park, and we end up at Lechlade at the Tea Chest, which is right there by the bridge. And that opens at 10:30, so you don't need to rush on this thing at all. If you get there too early, you'll be staring at swans for a while.
Standing there knocking on hammering on the door.
Yeah, exactly. And then when we set off from there again, we'll go through the next stage each time. So I think that it's probably easier because not everybody's actually got the route on there. The sat-navs went wonky yesterday, God knows what they're going to do today. And I can tell you now, I want no complaints about waypoint 9 because it's about 100 metres off the road. 100 yards further down from where we crossed it.
Right, okay.
The Thames. Would you believe it?
So that is it.
That's it.
That is the start.
The legendary Thames.
That's the Thames, or the start of the Thames there.
Yeah.
And this is just before we get into a village called Kemble. So that is it. So we are at the first stop of the day. We're at a place called Arkles, the riverside. I don't know what the town is called, but it's near the River Leach and the River Thames. So it's very nice, isn't it? This is Lechlade, an inland port. Geologists tell us that the mound of dry gravel on which the 15th century walled church of St Lawrence now stands was deposited by the infant River Thames at the end of the last ice age. Human inhabitant goes back over 4,000 years. Well, we're going for the Magic Mystery Tour. Round and round, here we go, where we go, nobody knows. in the 14th century and is reported to be the oldest structure crossing the Thames. The bridge was built of Tannian stone by monks on the order of the King John in order to improve communications between the wool towns of the south of England and the Cotswold farms in 1644. In the English Civil War, the Battle of Newbridge was fought on the banks of the river. Parliamentarian William Waller attempted to cross in order to surround Oxford and capture King Charles, but was defeated. So to the left is 153 miles to the sea, and to the right is 40 miles to the source. Ooh, very, it's all based around the Thames, isn't it?